Okay, so this is a quick, basic, simple tutorial about how to check your voter registration status, how to find out where your polling location is, how to find out where you can early vote, and how to see what's on your ballot in the 2014 general election in the state of Wisconsin. So the first thing you're going to want to do is open a window in your browser, going up to the address bar here, and type in myvote.wi.gov. And that is going to take you to the Wisconsin Voter Information page, which is put together by the Nonpartisan Government Accountability Board for the state. So this website gives you a couple of different options here. Most people are going to fall under regular voters, so we'll click on that. And that'll bring you to the voter search page. Now what you can do for that is put in your information, your first name, your last name, your date of birth, and hit search, and it will let you know what the status of your voter registration is, if you're an active voter, if you need to register or re-register, what address you're registered at, etc. If you are not registered at your current address, you will need to re-register at your current address. You can do that on the day that you go and vote, and if you need more information about what you need to bring and what that process is like, you can go to our website, wisconsinjobsnow.org, where we have resources available for you. So the next thing I want to show you on this page is if you go to the sidebar here and click on address search. This is a neat page. We'll just type in some random addresses, 123 Main Street in Eau Claire, let's say. And we'll hit search. Now I don't live at 123 Main Street in Eau Claire, but if I did, I would be able to find out where I could go vote on election day. That's November 4th, 2014. So if I lived at 123 Main, I would go to Our Savior's Lutheran Church on election day. Polls are open on that day from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. That's standard all across the state, so everybody in the state of Wisconsin on election day has the same polling hours, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. If you are in line by 8 p.m., they have to let you stay and vote. But in Wisconsin, there's also early voting that starts Monday, October 20th, and it goes until Friday, October 31st. It no longer includes Saturday and Sunday, so you will have to go during the weekday. But if you want to find out where and when you can go early vote, then you can just keep scrolling down, find your municipal clerk information here. In this case, it's Donna Osted. So if I lived at 123 Main Street in Eau Claire and I wanted to early vote, I would give Ms. Osted's office a call and ask her for that information. Then, if I wanted to see what was on my ballot, I would keep scrolling down. In the case of whoever lives here, this is what's on their ballot. So the governor's race, attorney general, some state races, the U.S. congressional race up there, the state senate, assembly, some local races. There's a state referendum question here about the creation of a transportation fund. And then there's a couple of local referendum questions, which may or may not be on your ballot as well, depending on what municipality you live in. So make sure that you have read these questions, make sure that you understand the issues behind them, and are prepared to vote. So that's kind of the things that are on this page. This is a pretty neat website, so if you keep playing around with it, you can find some good information here, you know, what to do if you won't be able to make it to your polling location, how to vote from a care facility. What else have they got here? If you're a convicted felon, you are eligible to vote if you're off papers. That means if you've completed your sentence and are no longer under supervision, you can vote, but you do have to re-register to vote. So if you want any more information about that sort of thing, you can go to our website, which is wisconsinjobsnow.org. And we have a election resource page for you. If you live in Milwaukee, we are giving out free rides for early vote, so go to our website and check out when and where you can get a ride from us. We have how to register to vote and acceptable proof of residence documents. A little bit of clearing up the voter ID stuff. Remember, there is no photo ID law in place for this election. If you need to register to vote, remember you can do that on the same day you cast your ballot, whether you're early voting or voting the day of the election. And a state-issued ID is one of the forms of acceptable proof of residence, as long as it has your current address on it. But there are other acceptable forms here, and you will not be asked to show your photo ID if you're a registered voter. So if you have any other questions about it, you can email us. It's info@wisconsinjobsnow.org. Yeah, that's about it. So let us know if you have any other questions, and happy